Do you trust David Price? That is the question a lot of Red Sox fans have heading into this 2018 American League Championship Series. My name is Mike Petralia, Trags, joined by Nick Quaglia of CLNS Media. This Red Sox report is brought to you by 1-in-100. Go to 1in100.co today and register for your chance to win tickets to games 1 and 2 of the Red Sox and Astros in the ALCS. Also have a chance to win some of the best sporting and concert tickets in town. Again, go to 1in100.co for your chance to win today. All right, David Price, obviously a big story coming out on Wednesday that he will be the Game 2 starter against the Houston Astros in the 2018 ALCS. And Nick, got to ask you, are you worried after what you saw in Game 2 against the Yankees?
So, first of all, Alex Cora really knows how to crush a story, because you know this was going to be the #1 story leading up until Saturday, or until the ALCS starts. Is David Price going to get another chance to start? Because he's got that he hasn't gotten that elusive win yet in his postseason career.
0-9 in 10 postseason starts.
Brutal, brutal. So
that's one word.
Absolutely astonishing. So Saturday night goes out. A lot of people are saying that this is David Price's redemption game. There's so much. I don't know why, and I was one of them. I'll openly admit I was one of them. I thought David Price was going to go out there against New York in Fenway Park because it wasn't in the Bronx, and I thought he was going to at least have a decent game. I thought the Red Sox were going to give him a chance to win, but instead Aaron Judge hits the ball a million miles, followed up by Gary Sanchez, who, for whatever reason, the guy can be hitting 0 on the year, and he will still tag David Price. So do I trust David Price? No, I can't. I want to. I really do.
Until you see it, you do not trust David Price. David Price gets the start on Sunday night behind us here at Fenway Park against the Astros.
I just can't do it because, like I said, I had that faith going into Saturday, and my heart was crushed. I was just stepped on. I mean, not like I wanted the Red Sox to win, clearly. But when I put my faith in David Price, it's like, why am I tricking myself? Because the guy has done this. He puts up great regular seasons every single year. Phenomenal regular seasons. He wins Cy Young Awards in the past. But it's the postseason. When he was with Toronto in 2015, he had an ERA north of 6, 23 innings, 16 earned runs. The guy just can't put it together in the postseason. And if it was a small track record, then maybe I would find a way to put my faith in him. But it's such a big, obnoxious track record at this point that I just can't do it until he shows me.
Okay, let's be fair to David Price here. He gave up the 3 runs and got only 5 outs on Saturday night in game number 2 against the New York Yankees. But he still is someone that is regarded very highly inside that clubhouse, still has great stuff, and probably would be one of the 2 or 3 best relievers in the bullpen if Alex Cora had chosen to use him that way, or if he was needed in a potential Game 5, which obviously never came to pass. But David Price still has that carrot out there to grab, and I still think that he is going to eventually show that he can get it done as a starter.
My only problem is just what I just said. The track record is just so big. If he was 0-6, I'd say, okay, we will eventually hopefully see this. But it's 0-9 as a starter. And what I'm tired of is the Randy Johnson comparisons, because Randy Johnson would go out. It took him a long time to get that win, but he was pitching gems. His offense just wasn't doing it for him. David Price is just giving up run after run after run after run. You can't start Game 2 against the New York Yankees in Fenway Park and give up a bomb like that to Aaron Judge. You just can't do it.
Okay, let's talk specifics here and matchups, because Alex Cora always drills into us in the media that it's about matchups in the postseason more than anything else. And what we saw in the regular season is David Price going 1-0 against the Houston Astros. He went 6.1 innings in a performance against the Astros in September, game the Red Sox lost, but he got a no decision, a 6-3 loss. But back in June 2nd, he went 6 innings, threw 109 pitches, got the victory in a 5-4 victory over the Houston Astros, struck out 7. In the loss, he struck out 10. He has struck out 17 Houston Astros in a matter of just over 12 innings. That's something to hang your hat on.
Oh, the matchup for sure definitely looks good for David Price. But that's first game back in June. That was the game specifically where I was like, okay, David Price is gonna bounce back and have a good season, a very good season. That was the pivotal moment. But the Houston Astros right now specifically are a totally different animal than what they were at that time. The Houston Astros have caught fire. You can see that they're extremely cocky in the dugout. And I'll starts off with, I don't have a problem with it, but with Alex Bregman. Alex Bregman knows that this team is very good. The entire team knows that this team is good. They are coming to Boston with an attitude that nobody can stop them. They are, in their brains, there's not a chance they don't repeat this year. And that's a scary thing with a team that has that much talent against a guy like David Price who clearly has confidence issues right now on the mound.
Bregman and Springer, George Springer, who was also red hot in the ALDS against the Cleveland Indians, a series the Astros swept. What will become of David Price? Will he finally break through and get a postseason victory in his 11th postseason start? We'll find out. We will find out on Sunday night as David Price gets the start in game number 2. This Red Sox report brought to you by 1in100. Go to 1in100.co today and register for your chance to win in a raffle tickets to games 1 and 2 of the Red Sox and Astros in the 2018 ALCS. Also register for your chance to win some of the best sports tickets and concert tickets in town. Outside Fenway Park, he's Nick Quaglia. I'm Mike Petralia, CLNS Media.